Live from Fred DeLay Gymnasium on David Blackstock Court on the campus of Union University. It's the final game of the Union University Volleyball Classic, and Flow Sports is proud to bring it to you. The final matchup, the host Union Lady Bulldogs taking on the Bisons of Harding University. Hello again, everyone. I'm Steve Beverly, and it's been a joy to be with you for 7 of these 9 games in which we have seen some of the finest NCAA Division II women's basketball teams in America here. I think certainly, unquestionably, it would be Missouri-St. Louis that has been the class of the field, but a number of these teams played them within an eyelash of knocking them off. For host Union, the hope is that they can finally take one here. They have dropped all 3 of their matchups so far. And we're about to begin it. And I will mention to all of you that next weekend we will have part 2 of this classic with 4 brand new teams joining Union. It'll start Friday afternoon as it's Southern Arkansas, Southwest Baptist, Edward Waters College from Jacksonville, Florida, one of the HBCU schools that is well known across the country, and Ouachita Baptist. They're, of course, from Arkansas. And we look forward to having all of them here just as much as we have enjoyed having all of the teams who have been here. Limestone as well. Carson Newman. The St. Louis team has boarded the bus, and they're headed back on their 4.5-hour ride back. Starting lineups being introduced for both of these teams. For Union, you're going to be hearing us mention the names of Sydney Whitaker, Hope Harrington, Sydney a junior, and Hope a senior. Ashley Pruitt, a sophomore. She's a strong server. Marie Tarosian, a junior from just outside of Chicago, and Reese Owens, a 5'10 senior, and she is one they count on for huge leadership on this team. For the Bisons, we'll be talking a lot about Olivia Weeder. She can do just about anything on the floor. She's from Conway, Arkansas. Carter Fouch, excellent server from Frisco, Texas. Skylar McKinnon from Trophy Club, Texas. And a young lady that I have enjoyed watching this weekend, and that is Megan Lacey. And she's a 6-foot sophomore from Wichita Falls, Texas. But as I have mentioned, Megan plays like she's a senior. And the head coach of the Bisons is Meredith Fear. And for Union, in her second year, it is Kristen Blackburn. And we're about to get started. We have managed to get through this weekend without any major injuries, but we did have one in the previous game, and that was Addison Voorhees, who looks like she may have twisted an ankle. She was leaving on crutches, but she was in good spirits, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be something that they will have to. It may be just if it's a high ankle sprain, that can be difficult, but she was really maneuvering about as well as you possibly can. So our hopes for her is that she will have a quick recovery and be back in the lineup as soon as possible. But now it's the wrap-up. Union against Harding. And it will be the Bisons who will serve first. And it is Megan Lacey from Wichita Falls, Texas, transfer from Central Oklahoma. And we're about to start the finale. Big set. And a big pound back by Stefanovic. That's going up in the grid. You're going to see a lot of good volleys in this game. That one just too much on it. Well, it appeared to be too much on it, but they say it was just inside the line. We didn't get a definitive call on it from the official right in front of us. 1-0 lead for Harding. And that one is beyond the stripe. Stefanovic with good range, but a little bit too many Wheaties. Lacey serving with a 2-0 lead. And that time it was wide. Went just beyond the upper right-hand corner. So Reese Owens to serve first. That one spun back. And this one's got to go. Good block up front by the defenders. And Reese Owens tried to penetrate that quadrant, but they caught it very quickly. And that one is in. Just a fraction of a foot. But it got inside the line, so it's 3-1. Delaney Garner in to serve. She is from Fishers, Indiana. And the block up front. Combination of Lampkin and McKinnon. Garner has that slap shot. She doesn't run up. Not any jump to it. And trying to get it, spinning hard on the floor to try to pick it up was Marie Tarosian. But it's already a 5-1 lead for Harding. And that one's going to be a tough set. Pruitt with the set. And on the backside, a good return by McKinnon. And let's see what they call. They give it to Union. There was a battle there in the net, and the Lady Bulldogs won it 5-2. So here comes Tolliver, Dylan Tolliver from Franklin, Tennessee, in to deliver. Pruitt with a good save. Good set. Almost led her too long. And that's what you call pounding it home by Megan Lacey. We've watched her do that all weekend. 6-2 lead for the Bisons. And just trying to navigate it over for both teams. And off the hands on the other side. J.C. Lambert was trying to save it, and it went off her hands, so Union cuts it to a 6-3 margin. And Stefanovic, pretty impressive serve, and that one just sent Tolliver to the deck. And a big combination up front for Lambert and Lampkin, the L&L girls, and they delivered. 7-3 lead for Harding, and Stanfield is back to deliver the serve from St. Charles, Missouri, not far outside of the city of St. Louis. Another high set. Good recovery by the veteran Reese Owens. And that one's too long. Whitaker had a lot of power on that one, but it was about 3 feet beyond the stripe. And she faked the set and went with the hook shot. And that's off the hands of Tarosian. Harding is playing like it's 10 o'clock in the morning and they didn't have a game yesterday. Fourth game of this weekend for both of these two teams. Owens very calm to take that high pounding one. Is it in? Yes, it is. Tarosian found the angle in the upper portion of the quadrant. So it's a 9-4 game. Marie's going back to serve. And let's see, it looks like the trainer may be coming over to take a look at somebody. Let's see. They're over taking a look at J.C. Lambert. And it looks like she may have just had a stinger there in her hand, and he's trying to address that. Union University has had an excellent training staff here for many, many years, and she's okay. They had to tape her up, but she's fine. And I know her parents are thrilled that she's fine. All right, Marie Tarosian has been waiting for a couple of minutes, and let's see her deliver. Had some spin on that one. Good block up front by the Lady Bulldog defenders. Second time in a row. And it just went beyond the stripe, so it goes back to Harding. And checking in to serve is Tatum Fouch. And it goes right into the net, so a service error gives Union the point. A 10-5 game. And she does the high jump serve. That one, just a little bit too much protein for J.C. Lambert. And here's Hope Harrington to serve. Got some spin up close. Nice job on the block, but it's going to go back to the Bisons. That spin is really, really tough to navigate, and particularly if you get it off the ends of your fingers, it's very tough to keep that from going sideways as it just did. And that one is just beyond the stripe. A significant number of Union's points here in this one so far have come from service errors from Harding. Good block again. Double teaming up front. Here's the set. And that's in. As we've talked about all weekend long, much of volleyball is a game of geometry, and you're aiming for various quadrant places and trying to do so at the proper angle. And Megan did so brilliantly on the previous play. And that one is going to be one that I don't think anybody's going to catch up to. Boy, Marie took a big spill. And trainer coming out to look at her. The one thing that you get concerned about on any of these, what typically are mostly basketball floors, but when you see them come out on this, is because so much of this is like a contortionist, and you are twisting and turning your body in different directions, that it is very, very difficult to avoid knee or ankle injuries, particularly the ankles, because of how they're diving after this. And Marie, I can assure you that was not a field, as one guy said once on live PD, that was not a field variety test. They were just trying to make sure that Marie did not have a concussion. She's fine. She's not coming out of there unless you get a Mack truck to bring her out. And Union scores. 13-8, and the veteran Reese Owens going back into the service block. She gets that strong pounding serve. And the block sends it back over in the other direction. And checking back in is Ashley Lampkin. She brings in her 6'3" frame. She's just a sophomore. And a perfect block combination of Lampkin and McKinnon. And we've seen them double team all weekend in all 4 of their games. And that one is in reverse with its spin. The set wasn't high, and you didn't have to because of Lampkin at 6'3". She found the open gap, and Union could not handle it. 15-9. And that was a relatively easy one from Stefanovic. And here's the set from Pruitt. Nice double team on the block. And point goes to Harding, up 7. They sent it deep. And it appeared to be wide, but no, they say it was right on the stripe. The angle we're looking at sometimes, when that ball hits the floor, it looks like perhaps it is beyond the stripe when it is not, particularly if it's on the far sideline. And just too much on that one for Stefanovic. 17-10. And substitutions checking in for Union. So it's going to be Sydney Whitaker coming in, and Stefanovic will come out. And that's about a 3-hop and a step on that serve. And attempting to power that one over, and Harding would have none of it. All right, here's Stanfill. And they sent Stanfill to the deck. So Union trying to claw its way back in this one, trailing 18-11. And Marie Chirosian going back to serve. Marie led a big rally that fell just short against Carson Newman, and she got the break of the net. And boy, did that energize her. You take them any way you can get them. And here you go with the soft set. Now they're going to have to rush after this, and it just went too far in reverse. Weeder got the backspin on that one, and that's what caused the point to go in the other direction. Here's Marie with the serve. And that gets the home fans encouraged. It was too low for Lacey to be able to handle, and now Union has scratched its way back to within 4. Marie with that happy expression on her face. Oh, into the net. 19-14, service error. And there's Fausch with the serve. And she gives the high set. And the block. Great combination up front. So Union still within striking distance at 19-15. And here's Hope Harrington. Very high set. There's your geometry right there. Three-point lead, and timeout is called. We'll be back with Harding still on top, 19-16.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
One of the challenges for this Union team is having to come from behind, particularly when you have played 3 games previous to this during the weekend. It is hard to come back from a deficit state no matter how many games you've played. And she almost got another one that hit the net. That goes into the grid. And the point goes to Harding. Harrington checks out. And back to serve. Good recovery up front. Good block by Union. And that is typical Megan Lacey. What was so difficult about that was not the speed in which she delivered it, but she put spin on it as well. Those are so hard to navigate. Point to Harding. And I don't think Kristen Blackburn really agreed with that call. But she's not going to press the point. And deep into the corner. And then that goes off of the wrist of Whitaker. 2 points away from a first game victory for the Bisons. And it's Burrow. Now this one has to go. right between the defenders, and it was interesting because Garner took about 2 steps and then a leap, almost as if she would be serving the ball. Left-handed delivery. It's game point. Blocked up front. And that one's going to travel out of bounds. First set is done as the Bisons won it 25-16. They took the early lead and were not headed. So we go to game 2, and that'll be coming up in about 2.5 minutes, so everybody stay with us. Well, the teams have swapped ends, and we're ready for game 2 after a dominant performance by Harding in the first one, 25-16. And early in the season, I try to make mindful of this, that there are many of you who might not be familiar with the rules of volleyball that have occurred in the last 20 years or so, in which it used to be you played to 21, but you play to 25 now, and you still have to win by 2. But if you go to a 5th set, then you play to 15. It's not true sudden death, but it feels like it sometimes, because every point in that 5th set is so crucial, and we've seen some that have gone all 5 this weekend. And waiting on the signal from the referee, and then we'll be set to go with game 2. 9-game classic this weekend, and Marie Trojans is going to serve. She has a double hop before she lets go with the serve, and perfect combination up front. Pruitt and Harrington to deny that one, so Union finally gets the lead 1-0. That's a low set, and the defenders block it down at the opposite end this time. Reese Owens and Hope Harrington. That one goes low again. There's the set. And Owens tried to get that one. She saw an opening and a gap, but her hand raised up a bit too quickly and went under the net. Here's Garner with the serve. And Pruitt with the set. Good save in the backcourt. This one does have to go. Tried to get it low between those defenders and could not. That goes up to the grid. And they are not going to be able to save it. Yes, they did. It did not hit the floor. This is a volley. They're not going to get that one. That sent two chasers, both Tolliver and Owens, trying to make a desperation grab. They could not, so it's 2-2. That was one of the longer volleys we've had. And we've got a conference of the officials now, so let's see what that may bring. I think that's the first time this weekend that I've seen them all four called over. And your guess is as good as mine because we don't have it wired there for you to be able to hear it. And they reverse it and give the point to Union. And Megan Lacey is going to come over and talk to the official about why. And he's giving her an explanation that she's probably not going to be happy with, but she's not going to win an argument. So Hope Harrington ready to serve. The senior from Spokane, Washington. High set. And that one way up in the ceiling. And it came down in about the second row of the bleachers. And as much as these ladies want to go after every loose ball, you don't want to run the risk of an injury. And so Harrington finally did the better of it and let it go. They couldn't get it over the net. The soft return proved to be a good one. Union up 4-2. And it's Ashley Pruitt from Memphis to serve. Perfect angle on that for McKinnon. Skylar, the 5'11", fifth-year senior from Trophy Club, Texas. I like the fact that she went to Byron Nelson High School, one of the all-time greats of the PGA Tour. And somebody was just not concentrating that well. And we have a tie score. And that one out of bounds. And Reese Owens will trot back to serve. And Reese gets that big, big speed on her serve. Good block up front. Double teaming. This has to go. No way you were going to stop J.C. Lambert. That was like facing a buzzsaw and giving it the first 2 rounds. Let's see if they can get it over the net because that was leading it very long. Marie Tarosian delivers. And here is Tolliver as Hamill checks out. Up. They need to determine how much protein powder she was putting in her shakes after that one. We're tied at 6. Left-handed serve and outside of the range of Reese Owens. Union playing without the services of one of their preseason all-conference picks, namely Jordan Moore. Here's the set from Pruitt. And double teaming up front to defend. Whitaker was one of them. And she's back to serve. And again, too much energy. And that gives Harding the lead 8-7. And here is Megan Lacey, one of the best all-around players in this classic. Good save by Harrington in the backcourt. And I'm going to I have to tell you, it was like they were using target practice out there. These ladies are absolutely resilient, but whew, they take a pounding. Good dip to save it. And under the net. Fausch made a valiant effort, but could not hold on to it. So Union with a 2-point run to take the lead again, 9-8. We're going seesaw. Low set this time. And that one just went sideways off the fingertips of Tarosian. Tied at 9, and this is Delaney Garner. This is going to be a high set. And they're in the net, so point goes to Harding to take the lead 10-9. We've had 4 lead changes so far in this second game of the match. And trying to reach high on that one was Pruitt, but they couldn't get enough loft on it. And into the net. And as we've said in the last couple of games, after you've played 4 games in 2 days, I don't care how much energy and how much resilience these teams have, fatigue can cause a serve to go into the net. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just part of the game. And that one hit just inside the corner. So Harding back up by 2. Weeder delivers. And the set. And Reese Owens tries to pound it home. And it goes off the fingertips of both Hamill and Owens. 3-point lead now for the Bisons. And good job on that one by Pruitt. She faked the set and then just scooted it over between the defenders, and they were not prepared for that. Easy one. Hamill timed that jump perfectly, getting encouragement from her teammates. Hannah Hamill, a sophomore from Australia. And that's going to go backwards, and that may have been one of the more unorthodox returns you have seen. I know they didn't draw that one up in the locker room. It's tied at 13 in game 2. We'll be back in a moment.
Are you looking for a Christian college or are starting the college search process? I want to take a second to tell you about my school, Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Union is a private 4-year university known for its rigorous academics, Christ-centered community, and the success of its graduates. My favorite part about Union is the faculty. The professors here are so intentional about helping students grow not only academically, but also spiritually. You should check out Union for yourself. Come for a visit. I know you'll love it. At Union University, you'll be transformed.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
We're deadlocked at 13. First game went to Harding. 25-16, and this one has been on much more even turns. Union with the serve, and it's Pruitt. Very high set, and that one's wide. So Union retakes the lead. That is our 5th lead change in this particular game. Going to be a pretty high set and way too much power on it from McKinnon. She looked like she was going for a grand slam. Block up front. Perfect. Absolutely looking for the gap in the quadrant of defenders and executed quite well by McKinnon. She's going to take a quick breather. She won't be out of there long. And Stanfill comes in for the serve, and Avery is getting ready to deliver. Into the net. So Union, a 16-14 lead. And it's back to Reese Owens. And they'll never catch that one unless they had crashed into the scorer's table. Well-delivered serve by Reese, and it's a 17-14 lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Reese recovers it nicely. Is it in? It is. Hamill delivers, and she is quite happy about that. Union up by 4, its largest lead of the game. The block up front does not succeed, and so we go back in the other direction, 18-15. And Tatum Fausch to deliver. Soft returns, but not that time. Megan Lacey, 7 kills on the afternoon. She's had 19 total attempts at the ball. This one has to go. High set. Good recovery. And I think they're going to rule that it's a Union point. You saw a lot of movement up there at the net. So Union, 3-point lead. And it's Tolliver for the serve. They're going to have to chase this one down. Nice job of doing so. Soft. That is how you find the open gap. And I think she anticipated that Tolliver was going to have a big stretch to catch up with that one. And so the soft ones oftentimes are the ones that succeed. That one goes in reverse. There's your set. Now you can't get it out of the net. Another soft return makes it a 19-18 game. And here comes a chance at the tying point. They did serve it. There's a high set. Good block up front. Tried to get it again, and that time it didn't work. You talk about the patience of Megan Lacey. She was determined to get that power return in. And we are tied at 19, 3-0 run for Harding. This one has to go over. Megan tried a soft one. Here's the set once again for Megan. And into the net. Lady Bulldogs have lost 4 consecutive points. And they take time out. So we'll see how this second game evolves when we come back.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillies, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Of course, Union, as part of the Gulf South Conference, is the host school. And more than a decade, the Lady Bulldogs have been competing in a variety of sports as well as the Bulldogs. And it's been great to have all of these visiting schools here this weekend. And it's a bit cooler outside today. We didn't get above 78 degrees, and we are looking for our first night in the upper 40s tonight. Harding by 1, and it goes into the net. So the Bisons now with 5 in a row to lead it by 2. Left-handed serve. Pruitt with the delivery. Another set. This one has to go. Pruitt sets it again. Now they're going to have to chase this one down, but they won't get it. Boy, you definitely don't want Maddie Burrell to end up with an injured elbow there, but she went after that with all of her heart. 21-20. Sydney Whitaker back to serve once again. The 5'10 junior. And that one went off of the wrist of Tolliver. Both teams in the 20s, but it is Harding only 3 away from making it 2 straight. Slam it home for Marie Tarosian. And she goes back to serve. Here's your set from Weeder, and it goes into the net. We're tied once again. This is the 6th time that these two teams have been tied. We've had 7 lead changes. Right between the defenders, and once again, McKinnon shows how you go for the gap in that quadrant. They are 2 away from taking their 2nd straight game. Peyton Hilmer in for Harding. Excellent save by Tolliver. All right, they managed to save it, but it's too long. And they give it to Union. They say it went off of the wrist of one of the defenders for Harding. So again, we're tied at 23. And they're going to check back in the Australian, Hannah Hamill. High, almost up to the grid. Reese blocked up front. Into the net. Game point, Union. Timeout, Harding. Back in 60 seconds.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Sports fans. We pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
The challenge that Kristen Blackburn has had with her Lady Bulldogs this weekend is getting them to finish strong when they have a late lead in a game. They are up by 1, game point. Harding has to get to 26 to win it. And this is where they would like to finish it off. And here is Harrington with the serve. And off the hands in the backcourt of Tarosian. So now everybody has to get to 26. And Weeder to serve. And she had to dip low for it, and it goes out of bounds, and so it's game point once again. Except this time it is on the Harding side. That one had to go. Pruitt sets it. Out of bounds. Final 3 points goes to Harding, and they win it 26 to 24. Coming from behind with Union with its own game point at 24 to 23, but the Bisons were resilient. So, can they make it 3 straight falls, or is it going to be Union making a valiant attempt to come from behind and try to win this one, but they're going to have to take all 3? We'll tell you in just a few moments. In the key category of assists, it is Olivia Weeder who is leading today for Harding with 25, 17 for Ashley Pruitt, who is the primary setter for Union. As far as digs, Maddie Burrow, the leader for Harding with 8. And for Union, it's Reese Owens with 10. Lady Bulldogs again had a lead 24 to 23, but could not finish it off. And Harding stayed patient. Now they are one set away from sweeping this match and getting to head back to Arkansas perhaps about 5:30. I might be a little optimistic about that. Lady Bulldogs definitely want it to be completely different from that. And so here we go. Megan Lacey to serve. And they're going to have to chase this one down. Lacey very calm. Harrington, she attempted to get that one as a real swift one, and there you go. Ashley Pruitt fakes the set, does that hook shot to get that one over, and succeeds. So Hope Harrington will serve it. Hope is just so energetic. And the block up front. Now, you don't see that happen very often from Weeder. But she rifled that one home. That was like a circus cannon. That one too long. Union picks up the point. And Pruitt serves into the net. We're all even at 2. Checking back in is Hilmer for Harding. And that one hit the grid. There was just nothing that Tarosian could do about it. Harding with its first lead in the third game of the best 3 out of 5, 3-2. And some wicked spin on that one from Carly Charles, who we haven't seen much of this weekend. She's a 6-foot freshman, but she just delivered. She's from Nolensville, Tennessee. Reese Owens delivers. High set. Soft return. And that one's going to have to go here. In between, but they did manage to get it off. Excellent defensive play by Harding. This is one of the better volleys of this entire contest. There's your set. And Reese Owens to the deck to save it. And just out of the range of both Fausch and Megan Lacey. So Union back to the lead, 4-3. That second game had 8 lead changes. And they managed to save it, but that one had to go. That slap return and to the deck. That's just sheer power on the part of McKinnon. McKinnon has had 28 attempts at the ball here in this final game of the Classic. She's had 9 kills this afternoon and 3 digs. 9.5 points that goes right into the net. Union clinging to that 1-point lead at 5-4. And it's Tolliver who delivers. And that goes left off of the forearm of McKinnon. And here goes Tolliver. Yay high on the set. And they won't be able to get it. Valiant effort from Stanfield, but Union now gets out to a 7-4 lead and is beginning to show a little bit of momentum, and that's why Meredith Fear is taking time out. We'll do the same with Union on top, 7-4.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Union with a 7-4 lead in the third game. It would be a dramatic comeback if they sent this one to a 4th and 5th game, but right now they have the advantage. There's the set, and the pound blocked beautifully. Boy, Lacey reared back and fired, and there were 2 defenders up high to block it. Tolliver set to deliver again. Excellent job by Lampkin. That 6'3" height really comes in handy for her. And here is Fausch. That one has to go. Excellent save by Tolliver. High set and the block. Good combination by Lacey and by Garner. So they have closed a 4-point lead in half. And that took a wicked curve in trying to go low to save it. Stanfield just didn't have enough. And here comes Whitaker with the serve. Off the net. Once again, when the ball sometimes touches the top of the net, it can freeze the defenders because they are looking for the possibility that it doesn't go over. And sometimes just hanging it up for even 2 seconds can fool the defenders. And that was one of those that just led Pruitt too far and too close to the net. And all of a sudden, it's a 9-8 game again. Left-handed serve. And it's wide. So Union has fallen from a 9-6 lead into a tie. This is going to be a lower set. And it goes off of the hands of the defenders. It's a 4-0 run for Harding to take the lead 10-9. Slap return. And the block is there and smashes over the net to tie it at 10. And it looked as though Carly Charles was going to check in. Indeed, she is. She'll give Reese Owens just a bit of a hiatus. And Tarosian set to deliver. That one had some backspin on it. There's the set. They got to get it over. Right between the two Union backcourt defenders. And that ball had a wicked spin on it. 11-10. And Megan Lacey. She does somewhat of a hop, skip, and jump, and they knew they would never get that one. Well, they have come up with 6 of the last 7 points. Good recovery in the backcourt. And that was, in geometric terms, that was almost like a concentric circle the way she navigated that one over. So Harrington gets Union back within 1. This one has to go. And using the net to her advantage, and McKinnon, who's had 29 attempts at the ball in this so far 3-game contest. And she's showing why she is one of the top players on this Harding team. Very fortunate to get that one over. And that is in. Tolliver will go back to serve with Union trailing 13-12, down 2 games to none. Again, looking for the gap and that extra couple of inches. The extra couple of inches that Lampkin brings to the table. That makes a huge difference with that soft return. That one's long. Harding is doing what it has done in both of the first 2 games, beginning to ease out to a little more of an advantage. Up by 3. High, angled perfectly by Whitaker. That's her 4th kill of the afternoon. Reese Owens into the net. And I can tell you nobody feels worse about that than Reese does. And here's Stanfield to serve, up by 3. Off the defenders. Slapping it hard is Whitaker. She's leaving everything on the floor in this one. Here's Tolliver to deliver. She's had 8 digs this afternoon. There's the high set. This has to go. Hard off of the hands of Megan Lacey. Union closes back to within 1. And that slap return delivered. 17-15. And here goes Fausch. Excellent angle for Delaney Garner. Back to a 3-point lead. They'll never catch up to it. Tolliver dove hard, but she had to scramble to even get that one back up in the air. That's wide. Still hope for the Lady Bulldogs, down by 3. And as Whitaker drops back to serve, this is where they'd like to get a 4 or 5 point run. And again, delivering again and again is Delaney Garner. She has been a mainstay down the stretch. Delaney, a 6'1" senior, and they just seem to be very relaxed out here right now, this Harding team. And that one's in. No, they say it was out. For a moment, she raised the flag, and I thought she was signaling in, but they're going to go back to Harding, and it's a 5-point lead now. Excellent recovery. Here's the set. This is a huge volley. And they picked that one up off the backboard. And that one's off the defender. Lady Bulldogs still with hope. 21-17. And checking back in is Carly Charles. And Marie Tarosian to deliver. Diving save in the backcourt. Boy, Lacey wanted to pound that one home. And too long. Back to the 5-point lead and only 3 away from sweeping it. And here's Megan Lacey to serve. Set it high. Lacey is back there to protect it. And that's going into the net. They will never save it. 2 points away from victory. And Lacey, who does so many things so well, including serving, may carry him on to their final points. Here's the set. And give it to Harding. It is match point with Lacey at your service. I don't think that was anybody's contact lenses that Megan Lacey found. Here she goes. And too long. Union was clinging to life, down 6. Match point continues for Harding. And it is Harrington to serve. Spins backwards, but here they go. This one must go. It's in. Game, set, and match to Harding. And your final score in the third and what turns out to be the final game, 25-18. Harding sweeps it 25-16, 26-24, and 25-18. And so for Union, the tough thing is that Lady Bulldogs lose all 4 of them on their home floor this weekend. Harding with a resounding exclamation point. Let's look at some of the top leaders. For Union, Ashley Pruitt with 28 assists and 8 digs in the contest. 10 digs for Tolliver. Marie Tarosian had 28 attempts at the ball, 8 kills. She had 15 digs, 2 service aces, and 2 assists. And then Reese Owens, the always dependable, with 8 kills. And she also had 16 digs in the game, scored 10 points, as did Marie Tarosian. But on the other side for Harding, and it was truly a team effort, you had Weeder, who was the leader in assists with 37. She had 2 aces and 4 digs. Lampkin came in, and she delivered 7 kills, 1 dig, and 9.5 points. Fausch with 14 digs, 11 for Maddie Burrow. But as we look down the way, it was McKinnon, Skylar McKinnon, who ended up with 13 kills, 35 attempts at the ball, 4 digs, and 13.5 points. She and Lacey were the leading scorers with 13.5 apiece. And then you look down at Megan Lacey, 12 kills, 40 attempts at the ball, an ace, an assist. She had 12 digs, 13.5 points. We're going to call this one a dual player of the game between McKinnon and Megan Lacey. Both of them outstanding jobs, so they will be our co-players of the game this afternoon. And that wraps it up from this weekend's Union University Volleyball Classic. It's been a joy to be with you, and I hope you'll join us next weekend when we have part 2 of all of this with Southern Arkansas Southwestern Baptist, Edward Waters College from Jacksonville, Florida, and Ouachita Baptist taking on the Lady Bulldogs here. It'll be a 2-day event, and we hope that you will be with us. And we thank our fine crew led by our executive producer, Paul Schultze, and, of course, Union's assistant athletic director, Stephen Aldridge, for all of the wonderful work they have done this weekend. I'm Steve Beverly, and this program has been a presentation of Flow Sports, the Gulf South Conference, and its member institutions. And until we're with you next weekend, so long from the great hub city of West Tennessee.